Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I'm going to be doing some summons on the Ferssi and Hex banner. This time around I will be doing some summons for Bashaum, and we'll do... Basically we'll pull for the first legendary. I'll check in with Bashaum what he wants to do, whether he wants to continue. He's got quite a lot of summons, but he is completely on a fresh pity. Straight away we are on like pull number 1 for the next pity, but he did get a great legendary. He did get a great one, so can't complain about that too much. It is going to be Hex and Ferssi. Like I said, he does want to get Hex more as a priority. Hex is just a cool character. I'm not surprised at that. Ferssi is very good though. This is a really good banner. It's just a bit of a shame maybe it's not 2 times, 15 times. But let's have a little look. Let's see if we can get lucky. Got a lot of summons, 191 on the rare summoning, and then 27,000 diamonds. Hopefully we don't have to go that far. If we can get one in like the first 50 to 80, great. And like I said, I'll check in with Bashaum, see what he wants to do. If he wants to continue on the summons, get another legendary or not, or if he wants to wrap things up. I think maybe if he gets Hex, he'll be like, oh, I'm going to just take it and run. Take it and run. We get a light lock. I've talked about this before, but those fusion characters being in here, I hate it. I hate it. Especially on Divines. They seem to have higher rates on Divines. We don't even get an epic here. I think a good epic for Bashaum to get would be a holo. I did have a quick peek at his account. He does not have a holo. Would be a big summon. Big. And then other than that, just your, usual suspects on good characters like Ionas and Deimos and stuff like that. He gets a legendary after 40. Nice. Let's get 2 legendaries in this 10. I'm not asking for much. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. It's going to be Calypso. Pretty good character for one of the Immortal Codexes. I still use her. She's actually very, very good for one of the Immortal Codexes. And that is going to be Styx Boss. And but you wouldn't have wanted to go crazy amount of summons to get a Calypso. I'll be completely honest. So it's nice to get after 40. She has got a cool animation. She was my 2nd ever legendary. I used her tons. I had Silas as my 3rd ever legendary, and I had Calypso and Silas on campaign, and it was just absolutely just carnage. She was great early game for sure. She's more of a specialist late game, like I said, for Styx. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can actually share it. Let's see. Here we do. We can. Get some diamonds. Let's see if we can get another legendary in this 10. I did say I don't ask so much. Okay, so there's not going to be a lot of legendary on this 10. I will just check in with Bashaum if he wants to continue, but I'm pretty sure he will. Okay, Bashaum says keep going. He is only 1,000 summons in, by the way. This is actually kind of interesting. Whoops, we just kind of did click on it. He's only 1,000 summons in, and he's got over 20 legendaries. Man's been real lucky. Real lucky, and it just was 40 summons to get another one. I think it was like, I calculated to be about 5% on his legendary drop rate. Obviously, he could have potentially got some in Divines, and he's got Abomination and stuff like that. But still, I think that's pretty interesting. Let's get another nice, quick legendary. Not too many summons. Lots of epics as well, please. We'll get some points for the event that's going on. My man does need legendary skill crystals. Legendary skill crystals for his legendaries. Okay. 30 pulls without an epic. Guess this is taxing us a little bit. 40 summons without an epic. This would be brutal on my Epics account for sure. Although I'm pretty sure I'm in this kind of position right now, to be honest. There's an epic. Like I say, holo would still be a massive pull, so even epics can be pretty good. Holo is like it is a new one. Titus, not so amazing. The highest cost character in the game, I think it costs 31 or something to place. I can't remember. It's kind of ridiculous. But he is reasonably required for Infernal. You need someone to block, honestly. So for the Mythic Trial, or whatever it's called, Faction Trial. Mythic Trial's from something completely different. Completely different game. all these games using the same words in different combinations. Okay, we're 100 in, and we've got a legendary. And we've had a bunch of epics. I don't think we've had any standout epics yet. Let's get a new one again. Another Titus. Oh, I guess he's in rate up, isn't he? Kalina's actually not too bad. She's a pretty weird but interesting character. She's more for Guild Boss 2. We don't mind about the overflow. Yeah, Titus is in rate up. So is Steelwind. That's so annoying. He is a fusion character, of course. You don't like you can fuse him as many times as you want. You don't need to summon him really. Selkath. Mari, that's pretty good. You want to get a maxed out Mari. If you can. We are getting a bunch of epics now. A bunch of epics. Cyclone. Cyclone has knockback. I actually did check on his kit, but it isn't as good as Burrits because they're both auto, I think. I'm correct in thinking they're both auto. Yeah. Wait, no, wait. After a dodge, the next attacker does. Oh, okay. It's based on him hitting dodge. Okay. Oh no, he gets it on his ultimate. Now, if his ultimate wasn't auto and it was manual, it'd be much better. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Nalvras, Theowin as the rate up. Another legendary. We didn't have to go all the way. That was about 110 summons. Give us the juicy goodness. Magnus. I don't think he's amazing. I think he's good for Nightmare Trial, maybe. And maybe he's good for left side on Gear Dungeon 2. Maybe. I remember seeing people use him there. I'll check his ratings. Let me have a little look. Review. Void Rift, apparently. Gear Dungeon 2, left side. Which is actually like a... I think it's a hard position to cover. So it's maybe not a terrible like summon. I don't think it's going to be massive for Bashaum just yet, because I don't think he's really close to really pushing Gear Dungeon 2 just yet. But he's going to be maybe decent in the future. He looks sick, though. I will be honest. He's one of the sickest looking characters. He is definitely living up to his name of Magnus. But that is a second legendary. I will, again, check in with Bashaum, see what he wants to do. If he wants to keep pulling, or if he wants to kind of call it quits now. Okay, so Bashaum wants me to keep summoning. He's happy to go for another legendary. If we get one, again, I'll check in. It's always good to check in. I'm doing this on a live stream and make it nice and simple. We get a back-to-back legendary. So it's going to be back-to-back 10s on the legendary. So very good to keep on summoning here. Ferssi. Not the one he wanted from the rate ups, but I will say very, very, very good for Semra boss. And he has got Elowin. So Elowin and Ferssi as a combo is so strong for Semra, I will say. But obviously he did want Hex as a priority. So maybe a little bit disappointed. He has got 3 new legendaries. We'll see. Do we get 2 in a 10? We do not. Onwards, he says, keep summoning. Keep summoning. It was only 10 more to get that one, so he's like, yeah, we can keep going. We can keep going. That's not too bad, though. 3 legendaries in 160 or 170 summons is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Here's another epic. Give us a good one. It's a shame none of the ones on rate up are actually any good. Like, all of them are bad. Every single one of the ones on rate up are bad. Generally, one of the rate up epics is decent. The legendaries are good. The epics are terrible. The epics are terrible. But you're probably going to have 1 or 2 of them A5 after this. We're going to be pulling with diamonds now. Diamonds. Imani. Another Titus. I think that's like 4 Tituses we've pulled. So I went from a new character to having A3. Nice and quick. He's actually pretty good for the current Immortal Codex, the Hellfire one, with the tanks. He's not bad. I nearly got the achievement of getting all greens. Well, let's get another nice and early legendary. No pities. No more pities. There's an epic. Ching, ching. Medan. Darlin. She's obviously part of the Micah fusion. Could be worth saving her as a separate character rather than Awakening. Just to have someone to use for the fusion. We do get another epic, I think. Demos. There we go. He is using Demos in Guild Boss, so that's nice. A little Awakening there. He is actually a pretty good character. I think he falls off a little bit when you want to try and go for 50k blood, but even then, he's still pretty decent. I use him on Semra. Siren. Really disappointing character, honestly. There's not very many good epic AoE mages, and I thought when he was first released, I was like, oh, great. But it is not great. He is not that good at all, unfortunately. There is Selkath, but it is a new character. It's also nice. It was nice to get a new character. Always nice. Another epic. Another epic. Vortex. Oh, that's big. Like, this is a legendary, guys. This is a legendary that does not reset your pity. I was actually funny because I was talking to Bashaum about this character before doing his summons. And I said, this is a massive character. It's a shame you don't have her. This is such a big summon. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I really need her on my Epics account. Really, really need her. Like, she basically, when I first got this character, she made me go from GR1 14 to 18 in the day. Just because of her. Just because she boosted my Kamet. And Bashaum has Kamet. So, happy days. Happy days. We do get another epic. Another Mari. That's quite nice. So I'm going to count Laurel as a legendary. No, but she is really, really strong. For sure. Really, really, really strong. So strong. Let me just back out a sec just to see if we've got any summons to claim. We've got some here. Have we got some on his... Yeah, the game's like, oh, you need to do all this. We haven't got anything on his daily. Oh, we have got on his weekly. But we haven't reset his weekly, and I guess he's already done his monthly indeed. Okay. So, I don't think we've got enough for another 10. 8. Okay, we're still going to have to eat into diamonds then. I think he's about 20 away from Pity. This one has taken us all the way pretty much. Pretty much. There we go. Just give us Hex. Just give us Hex. It's what he wants. It's the other 15 times. Another Titus. Hex, Hex, Hex. Ah, double Ferssi. I mean, I'm saying it's disappointing. Ferssi, fortunately, is great, but I'm so sorry, man. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. You got 2 15 times and you didn't get the one you wanted. Gutting. Boo. Boo. Okay, so we've done the main summons for Bashaum. He actually wants me to do some summons here on the Ancient banner that's currently up with Valderon and Admiral Claw. If we go to his summoning record, he has never really pulled a massive amount on here. I think he's pulled 11 in grand total. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And he has been pretty lucky. In effectively a 10 pull, he got Lunaria, which is actually pretty good if you're newer to the game. Obviously, this Elisa character has been a shard summon, but that would actually be pretty good regardless. So we're going to do this. What we'll do is we'll do 10, then we'll do 4, then we'll do 10, and then 4, and then 10. I think that can work. I think that works. Hopefully we can just get one good thing. Not many summons. We have to get, like, Fortune. Let's just get one good thing. Whether it be a legendary or We're going to get Raiden. He's got Kamet, so this is pretty good. Straight off the first pull. That's not too bad. Raiden is actually pretty good as a Lord. It's going to boost his Kamet's damage. And also, I think Raiden does some cooldowns. I'm not 100% certain. And he gets a brand new Brienne. I don't think this is going to be as important, but could be good as a support character for his GR3 rush pushes. He's obviously got Silas, so he should be all right. But she's good for faction trial. She's good for Watcher and Piercer faction trial. We get a Nalvras. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Then I was going to say, what, 4 singles? Unexpected surprises. Okay, you've got an achievement, so we'll see what that's about in a sec. We'll do 4 singles. Nero. Sorzus. Gonkba. Fresh ingredients indeed. And double Gonkba. We'll do a 10 pull again. Let's get another good juicy thing here. We got Raiden last time. Legendary would be nice. Vargas. He's actually not too bad. I actually pulled him on my Epic only account. I think he's more of a GVG character randomly. I'm not 100% certain. But he's not too bad for GR3 maybe. He's got invisibility, which is kind of cool. But Bashaum has Hatsut, so I don't think Vargas is really going to be that great. But just Vargas here. He is exclusive to that banner. He is only available on Ancient banner. So it's nice to just get the rarer characters. Nenea. Come on, give us a legendary. Give us a cheeky legendary. A legendary in his first 50 summons on the Ancient banner would be really nice. Last single pull. Spring. Okay. 10 pull and a dream. This would take him up to 49, I think, total summons on the Ancient banner. And if you had 49 summons, you wouldn't really, there's no guarantee there. But he's managed to get a Raiden, a Lunaria, and a couple of other epics. What's he going to get out of this 10? Give us some gold. Give us some gold. Okay, he's going to get another Lord. This has actually not been too bad. Getting Lords is quite important. A Cultist Lord, great for faction trial. She's actually not too bad for GR1 as well. Has like a mechanic in her kit where she can effectively control characters, stop them from moving for a while. Lord. Give us a gold. We might have one more summon. Because we did get an achievement. I don't know what that achievement was. Oh, it was just some diamonds. Just some diamonds. Okay, so that was the summons I did for Bashaum. He's going to get a ton of diamonds back. He also did get a Calypso. I would not say, obviously, Calypso and Magnus are like top tier, but they do have like kind of very specialist / niche usage. So they could potentially be good nearer the end of the game if Bashaum doesn't pull more like powerful characters in those positions. Ferssi is very good though, especially for Guild Boss 2. Very good team up with Eluin, like I said. Those are the summons. 4 legendaries from around about 300 summons. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. He keeps the quite nice rates going, that's for sure. And he's going to get a bunch of diamonds back, like I said. Thank you very much to Bashaum for letting me do his summons on the Ferssi and Hex banner. Hopefully he does get Hex in the future, because he did want him. But it wasn't to be this time around. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Take care. And I will see you in the next video.